What's up, everybody? I Can Seymour here for week number 8 of the 2022 NASCAR season, where we are here at virtual Martinsville on iRacing for a little bit of Class C fixed Camping World Truck Series racing. Now, this is the bottom split of a late night session, and talent is definitely hard to find. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier on me as we pace around this half-mile oval. We had a really hard time at this short track here, and of course we were bumping and grinding as the two truck here comes down on us right in the corner. But you know what? They say rubbing is racing, and there is no shortage of rubbing here on this short track. Now, before we go green, I just want to remind you, if you're new here, to subscribe to this channel, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and comment on it and tell me what you think. Was the two truck at fault? Did he come down on us, or was it our fault? Was there something we could have done to avoid that contact? Now, let's go ahead and get to that race. Alright, everybody, we are in the truck right now. It is fired up, ready to go. We are about to do 60 laps.
2 in the outside column.
60 laps here at Martinsville. Crew chief's ready, spotters ready. We're ready to do this, man, as we make our way for 2 laps around the track for our pace laps before we get started. 2 to green, baby. We are starting P6 because we somehow qualified P6. If I would have been able to run my fastest lap for qualifying, we would have gotten P3, but that's alright. P6 will work. I failed to set up the truck the way I wanted to, and that's not good. So we're going to flip this over to brake bias. I'm going to bump that over a little bit, change back to our relative screen so we know where everybody's at relative to us. And we have about half a lap now until we are ready to race. Hopefully things go fairly smoothly here at Martinsville. You know how much I hate short tracks. This is the first time we have done Martinsville on the channel, so it is about that time to get going. There they go. We're going to bark the tires a little bit, shifting gears. We're going to try and stay out of the wrecks.
Still there.
The 2 is slow. We're not going to be able to get around.
Still there. Hold that line. Clear on the inside. Car high. Clear outside. Full course caution.
Dang, dude. What the heck? Alright, so it's a caution flag. The 14's kind of stuffed us in the wall for some reason while we were under caution. Really didn't have anywhere to go. I don't know why it drove us up that high. Could be tempers, man. They tend to flare up bad at short tracks. We're going to stay out of pit lane. I don't know what has happened to cause this caution, but I can only assume somebody wrecked it. Looks like we scuffed up too a little bit there. We did bump him just a little bit. That was that incident warning. We still had 0 incidents. Incidents pop up above our rearview mirror there, our virtual mirror. So when you hear me talking about incident points and all that stuff, that's going to be green. Green writing above that mirror that pops up when it happens. So there's probably going to be a lot of that stuff here. I mean, we're here to win, or at least try. We do want to watch our incidents. Don't want to have a lot because we want to have a good safety rating. Definitely want good iRating. Just as a reminder, safety rating is your rating relative to how many incidents you have, contact, off track, loss of control, things like that. iRating is a measure of how well you finish. So if we finish P5, our iRating is definitely going to go up. Not a whole lot. Well, we want to try our best to finish P1. Top 5 is good too, man. Again, this is one of the reasons I hate short tracks. There's a lot of bumping and banging. But then again, there is at big tracks too, you know. You'll get caught up in a big wreck and be done for the day. So, we're going to go ahead and shift into second. Fourth's not going to work. We are 2 to green now. 2 more laps until we go back green again. And boy, it's going to get tense.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Did not get a chance before the race. Kind of forgot to set my steering up. I think I did it for qualifying, so we should be okay. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to bump this back over to brakes. Just leave that. Let's leave that a negative 0.5% there, and I think that's where we.
Okay, Clint, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
I don't think that changes after qualifying, so we should be all right there. We are starting on the inside now. We are P5. We've gained 1 spot. And hopefully things go okay. The pace car dips down onto pit road right now. We're waiting on the leader to fire off and start this thing, man. Almost 10 complete here.
Green flag.
Gonna be easy with the throttle application here. The 5's gonna be real slow and careful going in, it looks like.
Caution, be careful.
And we've got another caution already. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. I think this is going to be a really long race today.
Car 5. We can see Davidson has stacked it.
Looks like Davidson has wrecked it. It doesn't tell me what number truck he is. But we're still P5. And well, I think we've raced more laps under caution than we have green so far. Did not know how much of a wreck fest this was going to be, but honestly, if we keep having caution flags, it's kind of alright with me. No need to get tires yet, as we have really not put any laps on these. We probably won't go green again until around lap 14. Not really sure. We'll see when we come back around to the stripe what they're going to say. We have lost 1 truck there. No, he was not in the lead prior, so he was a back marker. Car 23 got the lucky dog. We got that message just a minute ago. I don't know where he is. Usually they try and go on the outside, but this is a short track and everyone's probably just everywhere, so let's shift it up into third. There comes the 23 truck around the outside. Nice paint scheme it looks like he's got. And of course somebody's in his way. That Georgia Bulldog fan up front. Still pacing right now. I believe we're coming back up to the stripe where we should get the go-ahead for 2 laps to go here at Martinsville. 2 laps until green at Martinsville.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
That puts us going green on lap 14. Again, we will be starting back P5 on the inside line for the restart. We will have the 14 truck right behind us this time. That's the guy that gave us that little bit of damage. If you see on the far right side of the screen where our hood is crinkled up a little bit and our fender is probably crunched up a bit, that's fine. Short tracks, contact, body damage doesn't matter so much because there's really no aero advantage here. You know, aerodynamics really don't play a part in short track, so we should be just as fast as we were. Should not make a difference. Getting ready, the pace car dips down onto pit road yet again. This is the third time today it's done that. We're waiting for the 13 to fire off. We're going to go and get in second gear and get ready. We're going to be gentle on the throttle. We're going to roll into it when the 13 goes.
Green, 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 let's go. Clear on the low side. P4.
We've got P4 now. And into 3 and 4. Kind of taking it easy. The 2 there, all over the curbing. Didn't seem to slow him down much. We've completed 1 lap under green so far.
20.1. Your lap time was 20.7.
He's getting loose hitting that curbing. This is our chance.
Outside. You are clear high. Got a full course caution. Watch out.
And he was not clear. I'm sure he's got words to say to us, but that's on him.
We think P5 has gone off. Pace car is out.
Well, I got some laps then. Pace car is going into 3.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Checking up on the back strip.
Kind of curious to see what he's going to say, if anything.
Go ahead and cap the top of your hood, please.
There's no damage to U3. It was just, Okay.
Seems no words by the 2. He might have joined in a little late to hear what he had to say about that. But, yeah, if you're not clear, jump in there. He was slow coming off the turn previous. We wanted to go ahead and get around him. That's what we were trying to do. It happens, it's racing. We got 4 more X for that because I'm pretty sure he wrecked out. But it's no big deal. So that is 2 spots we've gained now. We are currently P3. And again, I really hate to wreck the guy, but he came right on down. He kind of did it to himself. Alright, we should be crossing the line now. Figuring out how many more laps we have until we are going green. 2 more. Perfect.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
We are not pitting right now. We'll be going back green on lap 21. Getting close to halfway. One more time around before we come to the green flag. We're going to go ahead and line up behind the 13.
At the end of this lap.
We're going to try our best to run these guys as clean as possible.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
Alright, we are getting ready now to go green. We're going to go ahead and put it into second gear. Wait for the 13 to fire it off.
Green flag, we're racing. P2.
We sent it in there to turn 1. And we got the spot.
Car inside.
Looks like he's going to come back and take it,
Hold your
though.
line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. You've just done a 20.7. He's still there. Clear
Racing
inside.
the 6 nice and tight. He gets by us clean. I respect that.
Car outside. P3. The gap behind is now 0.8. Your outside is clear.
We were all over the curbing there. Seemed like he backed off.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
And we are P2 right now. Probably going to go in and pit this time and get some tires.
Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 13. We're under caution. Pit's closed. Pits are open.
The leader does not go. Doesn't look like anybody's really taking tires right now. Maybe next time around. Only one guy has gone into pits. Looking in that rearview mirror, everybody else seemed to have stayed out. We are P2 right now in Martinsville. That's a little crazy to me. The leader continues to stay out. I think we'll do the same thing. I really don't know what's up with our tires. This information is really not telling. It's not telling the 15 to go. Or is it? There he goes. And we can start moving. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't give me any information on my tires right now. Still says they're just as cool as they were before the race started. But that makes sense. They obviously can't check them while they're on the truck now, can they? So it looks like we're going to stay out. Almost there at a halfway. 26 laps in of 60. Here at Martinsville. We are second, man. We are P2 at Martinsville.
Pits are closed.
A short track, which, by the way, I can't stand. So we'll be lining up next to the 13. Do our best to hold second.
Pace car's coming in this lap.
All right. We are getting ready. We just got to make sure we don't cross the start-finish line before he does. We're going to listen really close. Make sure we go at the same time he does.
Green flag, we're racing.
The 6 is going to clear us, no problem. That's fine. We're going to get a lot of distance between us and the people behind us.
That was 20.9.
And that's great news. I don't care if we stay third the whole way around. That's another caution. That's what, number 5 now? This is getting crazy. We are officially halfway. Right as we cross the line right now. That is the halfway mark. 30 complete. 30 left to go. The 9 truck sits there.
Behind car number 6. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
The leader might come in this time. The number 6 truck will not. He's going to fake us out, which honestly is a silly move. I don't know that anybody falls for that. We are halfway there. I can't wait to be done with this. Honestly, it hasn't been stressful so far. We did have that early contact with the wall pretty much right at the start of the race. Of course, we had the contact with the 2 that sent him up spinning possibly into the wall. Again, that's not our fault. And that's been about it. We've raced the 6 pretty close when we were fighting him for second, and he let us have it pretty much. Especially when we were on the inside of him. He hightailed it out of there. He was like, "No, sir, I don't want to be like the 2 and get doored." But again, that was the 2's fault. We are just waiting now to go green again. Coming up on 20 laps to go. This has been exciting and boring all at the same time because we've really done nothing but pace around for more than half of the race, I'm sure. That might have been our longest green flag run.
It's closed.
Maybe the run before it, I'm not sure. Two laps till green, 1.5 now as we are in the middle of the backstretch at the old Paperclip, Martinsville Speedway. If you're not already, please go ahead and check out our Patreon page. It's right there above me. I Can Seymour on Patreon. See how you can be involved in our racing program. Get your name or logo on the truck. I've actually made a few trucks for some different people, and I think they turned out really good. If you're not subscribed to YouTube, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's the same thing, I Can Seymour. And our Facebook page, I Can Seymour 76, so you can be updated when videos are coming out. I know I don't always put out videos. Also our Twitter, which we don't do a whole lot with, honestly. I do know I need to get better at getting videos out. Normally I don't do very good at that. It's kind of like a couple weeks and then I dump my videos on, but it's all good. This one will get posted on time for sure.
Green, 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 let's go.
We're going to get a really good restart, be right here on the left side of the 6. We're going to take P2 again. Roll into the throttle coming out at 2, start braking heavily for 3, get a little loose entering in. That's going to give the 6 the opportunity to come in and steal second. Don't know if he's going to take it. He does not. We get loose again.
20.6. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
13 looked like he got a little loose as well. We just got to be gentler on the brakes.
Caution. Watch
Be
out.
easier on them. We are sliding around a lot, and it's making me kind of nervous. I don't think we're going to have any issues with wrecking. As long as we can keep the truck up under us, we should be okay. As long as we get spaced out like that early, we should definitely be okay.
Watch your speed. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Saw that wreck happen here on the backstretch. As long as the leaders stay out, looks like the 6 has gone in to take some tires. Everybody else pretty much is staying out, it seems. A couple trucks are going in, but looks like quite a few have stayed out. Hopefully this strategy ends up paying off. We'll end up having so many cautions in this race, I really don't think it's going to matter whether or not we take tires. So we're probably only going to have a couple laps of green flag racing in between. As we come across the stripe right now, that will be 39 laps complete. That's almost 2/3 of the race done with. And we've run most of these laps under caution so far. So if we keep up with the trend, as I'm sure we will, again, we will have no reason to come in and take tires. But we will if the need arises. If the leader goes in and takes them, we'll probably go in and take them too. I don't think the 5 is taking tires if they're still behind us. And honestly, I'm kind of afraid to take tires because if we get put back in the pack somewhere, we're probably going to get involved with some of that nastiness with all those guys wrecking, and we don't want any part of that. So we're going to, I think we've made the decision now to hold on to our front spot, hold on to this P2, and
we're under caution. It's closed.
We'll stay here through the entirety of the race. That is 40 complete. 20 laps to go. 1/3 of this race is left. The leader kind of makes it look like he's going to go down and take tires, and he stays off of pit road. He's on old tires just like we were. It kind of looked like he started to get loose a little bit that last green flag run, which of course we did too. Just got to take it really easy on those brakes. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to give ourselves a little more front brake. So we will bump that to the front. There we go. We will be starting next to the 13 truck yet again.
Green flag.
The 5 is going to take that chance on the inside here. We're going to go way wide.
Gap 2.
Way wide by accident.
0.5.
We have definitely lost a lot of grip now.
P3.
And I'm going to go ahead and put that bias back to the rear where we were. And I'm going to go wide again.
Hold your line. You're clear on the low side.
There we go. Held on to our position.
The lap time was at 21.2.
Swing it wide there again through the middle of the corner. Trying to hold on to this number 3 spot.
You've just done a 20.7.
Honestly, that's not terrible, but I know that we're losing grip. We could really use a new set of tires right now. The leader is getting away from us. We had a couple bad corners. Let him get way up there. We slid into 1 and 2 a little bit. Probably gonna have to give this guy the spot before we end up wrecking trying to hold it.
Car low. You're clear down low. Car inside.
The gap to Belk in front is now.
You're clear inside.
Again, that's not something I really wanted to do, but we are definitely out of grip. We are out of tires. And it is lap 49 right now as we go into lap 50. Almost done.
P4.
Sliding through 1 and 2. We are out of tires. We are in the negative. We're in the red with our tires right now. Holy smokes, this is not good. Let's try and keep it off the wall, keep from spinning this thing out. This is Martinsville, baby. Short track racing. We are almost done. 10 to go. We have P4. So we're going to finish in the top 5, provided nothing happens to us. No reason to overdrive the truck right now.
The gap to Rodriguez ahead is now.
There's 2 seconds between us and the guy in 5th. And the guy in 5th, by the way, is the guy that was in 2nd before he pitted. Or was he in 3rd and we were in 2nd? I don't know. Gonna click rear bias over one more. We should be at negative 1.0 or 1.5.
Behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.4 seconds. That lap was a 20.6.
That was probably a mistake. I'm gonna click the front 2. That guy wants to get by. He's to our bumper. We're gonna let him go.
Still there. He's still there.
What choice do we have? He is much faster out of the corner than we are, can brake much later, and is sure-footed through the middle of 1 and 2 there. 5 to go. All we have to do is hold on, drive smart, and we'll have a top 5 finish here at Martinsville. The first time we've officially raced here, and we're not doing too bad. Stayed in the top 5 pretty much all race.
20.0.
Except for the fact that we started in 6th. We've got a lap truck coming up on us now. We're not going to give our position up to this guy behind us. There's no way. Two to go at the line now. All we have to do is hold on. We'll have a top 5.
Your lap times are improving.
That's good to know. Yeah, we are not giving up the bottom through the corners. 1 to go at the line now. The guy behind us is going to have to settle for 6th.
That lap was at 20.7.
And we're going to move up 1. We're going to get 4th now because the 8 has crashed out. Don't know how that happened, but it doesn't really matter now because that's going to put us P4.
Well done, mate. Good finish.
P4 at Martinsville. That's 2 spots up from our starting position. Not bad at all. Overall, I'm happy with this race. Can't wait to go back and look at what happened with the 2 there early on. But, yeah, that was great. I hope you like this race, man. That's short track racing. That's something I really don't like to do. But I don't know, man. After this race here at Martinsville, I'm kind of digging short track racing, not going to lie. That was really fun.
4.
I hope you enjoyed it too.
3.
If you're not already
2.
subscribed, please subscribe
1.
to the channel,
Box now.
as it will help us out a ton. And please like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment on it. Let me know how we did, what you think, what you'd like to see us do. And we'll see you next time, folks. See you later.